this is the portion of the episode where Michael asks us his favorite question.
Okay, let me think of one. I guess if I had a question, I would say, would you want to live in space on a space station near the asteroid belt? Ryan?
No. Because I don't want to be a weakling. I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to be coughing up dust. I don't see what the benefit is. They did not show us the benefit to living there. So I don't know why anybody's doing it. Maybe
I don't think anyone would choose to do it. I think some people were probably born into it, and like the original people probably went there for work or something. Like,
right. Well, that's what I'm saying is I think that they're born into it and they don't come back because by the time they're old enough to make that decision for themselves, they're too weak and feeble to live in another gravity type. So it's kind of like a prison planet. They're kind of just stuck there. And it sounds kind of awful, to be honest. What about you, Bridget? Does it sound fun to you or no?
I mean, when you say it, prison planet, I rethink my answer because I'm like, being extra long and gangly has been my life. So that's cool. That sounds like more of me. And
but not weak.
Well, weak in other places, but when you're there, you're just normal. You're just living your tall, gangly life. Like, I don't know that if you're living there and you were born there and you didn't, I don't know. I mean, depends on what your job is. I certainly wouldn't want to be that hooker that was in the place with like the weird mannequin with the light up vulva or whatever was going on. Like, I don't have that job. Like, I don't want to be that lady. But if I'm just like a regular business person just living a lanky life, that's okay. And then you can also float whenever you want. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do that. But again, because you'd probably end up mining or something, it probably would be a downer. And just hearing you call it a prison planet makes me think probably don't opt for that bridge. But
would you guys consider then if you were living there and you were born there and you were stuck there in the vacation planet, would you, if you were going to have a kid, would you then say, you know what, I'm going to deal with the pain and the horrors of regular gravity so that my kid doesn't have to do that, so that my kid can be born on Earth? But then you're like living like a gelatinous life where you're like flattened on the ground.
Well, honestly, I feel like you're talking about how a lot of people came to America. Like my mom gave up a life where she had to learn an entirely different language. Like, she's from Peru and then immigrated here because of the shining path and political upheaval. So like, a lot of benefits, but a lot of things that you have to change about your life. I mean, like, what you're saying is the real deal for some people, except without the blob business. You know what I mean? And a lot of people make that sacrifice, and I'm here because of it, so I'm for it.
Right.
Wow,
well, I also think though that their life is kind of ruined if they come to Earth, though, because they can't physically move and they're in constant pain. So I feel like it would be, just like the ultimate sacrifice, because they're like, I can't move. I'm in constant pain. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a tough one. Maybe they can move to a place that has like medium gravity, kind of like, get part of the way there. And then their grandkids can then start, kind of go that way.
You're suggesting a series of halfway house planets, and I like where you're thinking.
You start off with Mars, and then you move your way to
Pluto.
Some other planet. No, I don't think you could go to Pluto. It's too cold.
You have to build space stations in between.
If they could live on the asteroid belt, yeah, they can live on Pluto.